What's going on, crew? How's everybody doing today? So, just wanted to pop on here live real quick, show you guys what we got going on here in Shirts and Stones today, and go over some quick pricing stuff when it comes to a machine like this. So you can see the VersaCam is over here printing some decals out for a little school supply drive that we got going on for open house for donations to donate to the schools. So we're going to throw these little stickers on a lot of the local packages and some of the cards around the area here to let them know about that and to bring a backpack or something like that. But what I want to show you here today is with the cams machine. All right, you see the ATM hard at work, don't you? Todd, check this out. By the way, I told you guys last night I was going to test something with some different materials. This is the Caesar brick heat transfer vinyl that I peeled off the carrier. I put it on a silhouette mat because I had to flip it around. And then I had to take the VersaCam, I had to raise my print heads for it. And then the issue is the print, it's just not clean enough. It bleeds a little bit just because this material isn't made to withhold that print. So I did press it to just a sample fabric here. I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but not anything I would sell. So I told you guys I would update you on that when I tried it out. So, but the cool thing is I did speak with Caesar, and they are actually working on a material that is going to kind of brick look for a printable suite. But those of you with a VersaCam, one thing you want to make sure to do, yes, so basically what I can do, I'll use that as my kind of base layer, my bottom layer, and then I'll press the printable design with a printable heat transfer vinyl on top of that brick. Only thing I'm worried about is if it looks kind of weird, if it gets any kind of bubble on it, whatever, right? So I'll test that out, and I'm thinking that shouldn't be an issue, but I'm gonna try that out here in a little bit. But what I want to go over today with you is, you can see this right here is, like Todd said, the ATM, right? But this is an ATM right here. Every time that thing goes, that thing's just placing money. So this is the cams machine here. You can see it running through. All of those are SS6 stones that it's just hitting perfect. But look how freaking close those stones are together. Those are SS6 stones that are basically touching each other right there. You guys see that? So the finished decal of what that is are what these are right here. Okay? So I want to run through some numbers with you guys on these decals. So this is an order we're doing for one of the local schools. It's 150 Rhinestone car window decals. This is another one that we are working with a organization as well. Look how sweet this design is. Look how clean that design is. So obviously when we're doing it on the cams machine, we fit the little SS6 stones in all the areas. You can see all SS6 stones and a mixture of 6s and 10s along here. A lot easier to do that with this machine because you just throw all the different ones. Where when we're using our templates, we have to actually have a template for each one. We have to have a template for the SS10 orange and the SS6 orange, SS10 blue, SS6 blue, SS10 crystal, SS6 crystal, and so on. And then we got to layer all those templates, okay? So just to let you guys know, we don't really push this a lot, but we can do bulk pricing for you guys on these types of decals. So for an outsourcing type thing, I don't put that on the website anywhere. I honestly only talk about that in the lives and stuff like this because I know we could get a lot of business from it, but we're running these all the time as it is to be able to keep up with everything. So let me flip this over here again. So we have 150 for this elementary school here. They do these with us every year. So give you some numbers on this. So we actually, the discount for them to get 150 of these, what would you guys guess? What would you guess we're selling these to them for? Yeah, we have another one, and we had a third one. I know. What would you guess we would sell these for at a bulk rate at getting 150 of them? There's actually a little over 1,200 stones in each one. They're about around 5 by 5. So the bulk, I see you guys are all right around it. So the bulk discount on those, to them, yes, for them to resell. The bulk discount on those, $11.62. So they purchase them from us for $11.62. Philip, do you know what they're actually selling them for? So thinking around probably 20 bucks. And that's what I would guess. I would say at least probably $17.50, $17 to $20, okay? And they aren't doing it, these are actually stickers. So these are the car window decals. So these are done, ready to give to them, and it's just a car window decal. And we see them driving everywhere because we do them all the time. So to run through some other numbers for you with that, okay? 1,217 stones. Now this is based off of the price on our website, okay? Because I wanted to give you guys real pricing as far as you guys, all right? So the price on our website. So to give you an example, 1,217 stones, if you buy 500 gross bags, at 1,217 stones for the red cyan and crystal, you have about $3.24 in stone cost. The machine here at 1,200 stones places about 120 stones a minute, so that's about 10 minutes per transfer, right? Then we still have to press them to bling anything, make sure that they're all right. When the machine's running great, there's not a lot of fixing. There's times where there's more fixing. So we average in about 3 minutes per decal, just to be on the safe side. So you're looking at about 13 minutes per. So this job of 150 decals is actually going to take about 30 hours, all right? So when you think of 30 hours, you're thinking of that, man, that's a long time, 30 hours of work. But think about it. Most of that time is these guys right here, okay? They're doing most of that work. So technically, we just have that 3 minutes per decal, right? We just have that 3 minutes per decal when we're having to press it to the bling anything material. So at 150 of them, that's about 7.5 hours of actual employee time. Okay, taking the 3 minutes, that's swapping out the hot fix tape, things like that. Now, total stone cost for the entire order, about $486. Seems like a lot, right? So that's your actual cost in stones. Oh yeah, you can press, and that's why, like Kaki said right there, we can press 4 of these at a time, right? We don't need to go one at a time. I always go a little bit over as far as guesstimated time, because then I quote it right, and if anything, I'm just making more money. So honestly, it's probably only a minute or two per decal, just depending on. So about 486 in stone cost. Bling anything, let's say you buy 100 feet at a time. All right, so that's $3.99. You can fit 4 on a 12 by 12 sheet. So you got about 99 cents per decal, so $148.50 in bling anything material cost. Your employee cost, let's say it's $10, $15, whatever you want employee. So let's say it's even $15 an hour employee. 7.5 hours, you have about $112.50 in cost on that. So my actual total cost, okay, so your total cost for the business on this is about $747. All right, and that's to complete this entire order with your material costs, with your labor costs, with everything. Obviously, that's not taking into account the machine cost, $35,000 machine, right? But at $11.62, you're charging the customer $1,743, which means your business is going to profit about $996 on this job. So you think about that. You do 35 of these orders, and that machine's basically paid for itself, right? So, I mean, it's not easy to get. Once you're going, obviously it is. It's not easy to go with something like that and get 35, 150 Rhinestone decal orders. But as your business is growing, that's where it happens. So that's where you guys can look into it down the road and you say, hey, someone wants 50 of these decals. You can give us a call, contact us, let us know. And what we'll normally do is whatever we would sell the decal for, we discount it for you guys based on whatever we would retail it for. And then you tell the customer, hey, so normally we're right around 50%. So if it's, let's say, a $15 Rhinestone decal that we would normally sell it for, you guys will get it for $7.50. And then you sell it to the school for, let's say, $10.50. And then the school sells it for $15. So think about it. You had no work involved. It's very similar to screen print transfers. It's very similar to your VersaCam decals. So you sell 100 of these things, right? You pay $7.50, right? You sell it to them for $10.50. You just made $300, didn't have to do anything, but you're offering your customers a brand new service, right? And then the school is still making $350, $400 on the job as well. Pretty cool. So always like to, especially when they're doing different things like this here in Shirts and Stones, pop on here on the live, show you guys what's going on and kind of give you different ideas of different ways that you guys can do things. You guys remember the live I did last week on the screen print transfers? So these are all those A4 shirts that are going out, 300 and something. Philip, 300 what? 394? And 394 of the A4 shirts. And they also did some Bella shirts as well?
They did a whole bunch of different shirts.
There's Philip.
A whole bunch of like Bella shirts, t-shirts, and button-up shirts, and option shirts, and there's about 58 random higher quality shirts.
Okay, so there's about 58 different kind of random shirts, and then, but a total, for the total order, about 394, all done with screen print transfers. And it was just literally the back of the shirt, right? That's all. They just wanted the text on the back of a shirt, single color. How much were the transfers? 25 cents with shipping and everything, right? So when we calculate the transfers, even though they're technically 15-cent transfers, we calculate in that and divide it out the setup fee, the shipping fee, and everything. What else we got? What's up, Andrea? What's up, John? How are you guys? So you can see, I'm trying to look on the machine here, and looking on this so far, it has not messed up. It's not made one mistake yet. And it's gonna do 7,300 stones in this job. It's done 3,375 so far, and not one stone is off. That's freaking sweet. Okay, so there you go. Now you guys get to see it. Now it's switching to the red cyan stones. And now it's placing the red cyan. Pretty sweet, isn't it? Baseball shirt in the corner. What was the baseball shirt in the corner? Somebody said something about go show us that baseball shirt in the corner. What shirt was it? I don't know. Let me know. John, yes, you got to get these machines, you got to get them dialed in. They got to be perfect. It is a 1V6P. Yes, Todd. Both of them are 1V6Ps. Check out this design that just finished up. But again, you can see all the 6s, the 10s. Oh, you still running it?
Yeah, this is the face. It has.
Okay, Philip's gonna pull it up. Behind me with the bat. There's a baseball shirt. Somebody's. Oh, this one here? Just got the stones around it. Does this sit here?
I have to run the machine another time to get the rest of the colors in.
Oh, so this one actually has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 colors or sizes. So it actually needs to be run twice because it's a 6-hopper machine. So these obviously get charged a premium price because there's more labor involved as far as switching out the stones. All right, what else we got? I'm getting ready to post the video from last night of installing the 4-part, there's Sergio. Everybody say hi to Serge.
Hello.
Installing the 4-part wall decal. And like I said, I'm gonna make a huge one next week as soon as we get some more material in. But check that out. I'll post it here in just a little while. But any other questions before I head out here? You know we're just going to be testing stuff. Sean has a webinar on Thursday. Mine will be on Friday. Good to go. Yeah, shirts, we don't, like, as far as doing the different things, we don't promote a lot of, like, the things I was saying, like, there. We have some customers in the lives and stuff that we do some stuff for. We do. And, but just let us know. I mean, if they're not crazy in here doing stuff for the local schools and churches and stuff, then there's, I mean, these guys are normally just going nonstop, which is a good thing, Are my likes off? Is there something going on with the likes, or do we really have like 100 people here and 29 likes? Is that a real thing, or are my likes just not showing up? That can't be, right? That's got to get fixed. Fix that. That's a real thing. Awesome, Cammy. Khaki, let me, okay, I'll take a look. You sent me a PM on Facebook. It only shows 40 likes on my end, and we have 97 here, it's saying. Fix it. I know a lot of people are new, they don't see the like button. You gotta rotate your phone vertical and then close out the chat part, and then you'll see the like button. Everybody do that real quick before we leave here. Now, do it now. Now. And I'll give you a last look at the cans machine doing its thing. Thing is rolling. And then you can see, oh, I was gonna come show you the prints here, and Sergio just stole them. So I guess I can't show you the prints there. Sweet daddy. All right, crew. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for stopping by for the quick little. Do you guys like these quick little lives when I show you different stuff and go over pricing and stuff in Shirts and Stones? Yes, I'm gonna make you play dodgeball. TRW dodgeball game. I'm hoping you guys like this. I would assume you would because it's showing you real stuff that you guys are doing or giving you some ideas of pricing, showing you different pieces of equipment and how they can help your business, obviously. And that's the goal. And it's funny because I get a lot of you guys that will come in here and that are just getting started, right? A lot of you guys that are coming in here and just getting started and say, man, I could never afford a $35,000 machine or a $15,000 machine or another $35,000 machine and so on. And 10 years ago, I was in the same situation you were. So it's just a matter of obviously building up your business, not just going out and taking extra vacations and doing extra fun stuff and buying things and investing it all back into the business so you can eventually have a machine that's over there and is placed 4,205 stones perfectly, right? Or having a $15,000 ATM that just prints you money all day long. So that's the biggest thing is, especially when you have a full-time job like we did when we were teaching, is stick with that job. Stick with that job as long as you possibly can. Run this, live off of that, run this, reinvest it all, and then obviously it's going to keep growing from there. Will what be on YouTube? Let me know, Joy. Do you not worry about your customers knowing how much you make from? You're saying, Khaki, what do you mean as far as like if you're making Versacam decals and going into the pricing side of it? Is that what you mean? Yeah, Gatorade bottles for stone storage. Do not spend money on that. So, Khaki, back when I did that, that is from, ooh, I'll have to look. I'm not sure which one that's in. I'll look for that one. But what I did back then, Khaki, is when I was doing all of this part of it and doing the Versacam and stuff, I didn't get into pricing on all of that stuff. The whole point of me making those videos, so like me and your situation right now, Khaki, is I'm not going to get into how much I retail it for and how much my cost is and all of that. My goal of that is to share it with you guys, other business owners. But when you're doing the videos for your customers, the main reason of creating those YouTube videos is to, so other customers, yeah, this is live, Joy. Other customers or other people on YouTube will see that you can print decals. Oh, no, because we don't really do a ton with that, Khaki. So I'm not worried about it. That's literally 5% of our business. So I honestly don't worry about that because, again, it's still the time involved. Like, if anybody did come back and say something, I would say, yeah. And we had to buy a $35,000 machine to get those margins. Nicole, all the stones we have on our website. So all the stones, all the cutters, all the heat presses, the software, everything we have on our website. The shirts, we get shirts from Sanmar, from Alpha Broder, from TSF, any of the different places as far as for shirts. So I never worry about that part as far as it's a custom shirt. What kind of machine is under the shirts? These are the Rhinestone setting machines. These are the cams machines here. Oh, yeah, completely, Corey. And what you'll get a lot of times is someone will say, well, if you're making that much money on it, I'm going to make them myself. We'll make it ourselves. And then we just say, okay, go buy a $35,000 machine to make 150 decals. Right? What are we looking for? What stones would you recommend for doing for a football? It really depends. If you're putting it on a dark color shirt, I would use the topaz. If you're putting it on a light color shirt, I would use the smoke topaz. Smoke topaz is actually that color right there, and that's the dark brown. Right? So light colored shirt, smoke topaz, dark colored shirt, regular topaz. And then light topaz is for your golds. Sweet. Everybody say hi to Devin. Pass on that right now. Yeah. Oh, believe me, I passed on it for a long time. Like to get some screen print transfers. 613 originals, Delroy. 613 originals. We don't do those, but we work with them. I just talked to Rick with 613 literally 15 minutes ago. And I'm going to do a video on pressing front, back, full color, screen print transfers. I'm going to make a video on how much money you can make and how quick it is. So we're going to team up to make a video on something like that, which will be pretty cool. Do I charge for tax on rush price? Yeah, it's part of, I mean, you need to charge tax on anything that you're selling. So yeah, I mean, if it's $100 order and then you got $100 rush fee, it's a $200 order. You're going to get taxed on that $200, so charge your customer. Good to go? Sweet daddy. Is that cutter or screen print where the folded shirts are behind the table? Is that cutter where the folded shirts are behind the table? So that is the Roland Versacam right there. That's the print cut machine. Then that is the Roland GX24. We've been using that cutter for 10 plus years now. And then obviously your Hottronics autoclam, and then the cams machines here. And then this out here, you guys are gonna laugh. That is a Tajima embroidery machine. Yeah. Sitting there not doing anything. Delroy, for the screen print transfers, you would have to go through 613. We don't actually make them. The most used machine in the bill. Yeah, you can buy them in bigger bulk than 5. So, Nicole, if you're looking to get stones in a bigger bulk, larger than 500 gross, depending on how many bags, because we have people that'll order 2, 3 bags, 4 bags of crystal daily of 500 grosses. But if you're looking for a larger order, then we can do additional discounts, like if you're getting 5 bags, 10 500 gross bags of crystal, something like that. It has been, it lost its space. To the warehouse it goes. I agree, Kim. I agree. All right, crew. Yeah, that's fine, Sharon. Yep. Silk screen heat transfers news fan 613 originals. All right, crew. You guys have a good day. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Later.